good morning. The Architects Review Board of Town of Southampton will now come to order. Will you all please rise for the pledge?
Thank you, Chairman. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. Rumpf.
You're very welcome, Mr. Chairman.
And now, Mr. Wright, would you please perform the roll?
Absolutely. Mr. Hallinan.
Present.
Mr. Tagliavia.
Here.
Mrs. Keys. Absent. Mr. Burke.
Here.
I'm present. Mr. Rumpf.
Here.
Chairman Jankowski.
Here.
All accounted for. Thank you, sir.
And do we have a quorum?
We do.
All right. Did the board members that were present for 2 weeks ago's meeting have a chance to read the minutes?
I saw no changes or additions.
Do I hear a motion?
Motion to accept the minutes?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Carried. Any business to come before the board that is not on the agenda?
The only thing I would like to say is the last week's or last meeting's, sign approval for Charles Fox. It was interesting, that afternoon at 1 o'clock, I drove by and the sign had already been up. And that wasn't part of the application. So I don't know what that means, but I was just downstairs talking to the sign inspectors and, but I don't know,
I have a problem with that.
Well, they put
Yeah.
the sign up with the language at the bottom that
Yeah.
you guys voted against.
Against, yeah, well, it'd been up, I guess it'd been up before that. But Sean Leonard's the architect, and he didn't even mention it. So, I work a lot with Sean.
Right.
And
All right, so is that just something that we need to start asking, I guess?
well,
when the
I don't
sign
know.
acts come in?
I'm gonna defer to Kelly and what her,
Sign inspector say? I mean, that's a
he
building,
went like this, so, so I don't know what that means. I just think I don't know what we have to do to alert us to that fact, and is it even worth it to even spend our time on it if it's up? We go through these things every once in a while,
well, if it's up and it's not conforming, then it still has to be approved. They need to legalize it.
yeah.
Yeah, they'll probably get a notice of violation, I would imagine, or something.
Well, that's what Mickey was gonna say he was gonna go do, but I don't know. I just wanted to bring it to the board's attention.
In the past, right, we wouldn't even review it if it was up.
We have in the past not done
You
that.
have to review it if it's up because they need to legalize it.
Yeah. It should have been brought to us as an
Yeah.
as-built or something, right, or like a.
Yeah.
I think it came to you guys as a planning board request.
Okay.
So,
Well, it sounds like you did the right steps. You at least alerted the sign inspector.
Yeah.
Right.
And
So
then that's
that's-
about as much as we can do. If we
Right.
want to, for hours, ask next time, and is the sign up? Or if it's
Yeah,
not,
maybe-
that might just be something that we have to ask
Ourselves.
hours, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense to me,
Okay.
I thought it was just kinda odd.
Yeah, we don't, that's not something, that's not the proper way to do business either. At least just tell us. All right.
If it's not conforming right now, then make sure that they do get a notice of violation or put up the correct, fix that.
Right.
To take that language off.
Okay.
Noted, thank
Mr.
you.
Chairman.
Any other business before we start the agenda? All right, then we're gonna start the posted agenda. We're gonna start with the Hampton Business District, 200 Rogers Way. This is in West Hampton.
I have to recuse myself in this application, Mr.
Okay.
Chairman.
Chris, come on up.
Get through.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, so just state your names and then go ahead with your presentation.
okay, Kristen McCabe, I'm the Director of Land Use and Planning at Reckler Equity.
And I'm Richard Savinsky. I'm the in-house architect at Reckler Equity.
Okay, so this application is for, as you mentioned, 200 Rogers Way, at the Reckler Business District. So just to orient everyone, Skobreski Airport, CR 31. So this is 200 Rogers. This is the furthest southeast building in the park, directly opposite from the airport and the National Guard to the south. So this is a building modification for Southampton Hospital. They're taking the eastern, maybe quarter portion of the building to use for their administrative and IT offices. So we would need to modify the rear of the building to serve as their primary access. Their current offices that they're looking to relocate are in Southampton Hospital, here in town, in the village. Moving offices to this location further west helps with commuting and traffic issues. This move allows previously used office space in the hospital to be reutilized as medical space, so providing more services to the Southampton community. And it's been difficult for them to recruit and retain administrative employees. So, onto the facade. We have some handouts, some photos, if it helps.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yep. Yeah, well, there's just 3 photos. And then here's a plan too, although it may be on this screen. So if anyone wants this. So the facade is really removing a handful of the loading bay doors that you see on the first 2 photos to mimic the front facade, because this back area will now be their front door for a portion of the employees. So we're making that portion of the rear of the building look like the front of the building. So there would be grade modifications to kind of, allow access, because the door elevations are higher than the current grade. The glazing in the storefronts will match the existing along the facade. And then the remaining loading bays, I guess to the west, would be separated by a retaining wall and a landscape island to keep those kind of uses separate.
This is tucked way in the back. You can't see this from anywhere, right?
Correct. No, it's the door. Unless you're at the Airport Cafe.
Oh, I see, okay.
Yeah,
I see
you're
what you're
tucked.
doing. Well, I see what you're doing now, because I was the grade thing, you said it, but now I see it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, and then just show us on that site, the big site plan again, which building that we're talking about?
Yeah.
Just so everybody can see it. All right, is that it?
That is all I know.
Okay. All right, so on the lead for this area, so everybody's familiar with it, that this is the air base in West Hampton. When you come in, it's got the big monument at the circle. You're going back like you're going to Cafe Volo, and it's the back building. What they're actually changing is the one that's facing the air base.
Yes.
So you can't even see the building from County Road 31 at all. And plus, every other building that they've done in there, they've kept it where it looks good. So I don't have any issues with the proposed changes. That's my opinion. Mr. Burke?
I agree with you, Ted. Yep.
Mr. Wright?
I'm with you.
Mr. Taglia?
I agree with the lead.
I agree with the lead, sir.
All right, so is this, do we vote?
Vote on this one.
Okay, so I need somebody to make a motion.
I'll make the motion to approve as submitted.
I'll second that motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Anybody on Zoom?
Nobody on Zoom.
All right, it's carried, Kristen, thank you.
Thanks, Kristen. Here you go. Take this
Right.
back.
Thank you.
Is it his fault? Is it not? Right? That's a whole nother discussion. That's over coffee. All right, next on the agenda, 2426 Montauk Highway. Why don't I put these on? And that's in Bridgehampton?
Good morning. Good morning. So we were here a couple of months ago.
All right, how about, just start with your name?
Robert Ritteni.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Lost your football coach.
Yep, yeah, everybody just keeps pointing that out, that's awesome. Sorry. That's all right.
It's all right.
Maybe not the best opener, Robert, no, I'm teasing. Go ahead.
So I was here a few months ago. At that time, it was strictly an exterior color change, which you thankfully approved. Since then, there was unexpected at the time, a tenancy change, or a tenancy change that's in the process of happening. So we did what I'm calling a slight modification of the building. Personally, I think it's, I haven't touched this building in 30 years since we've had it. So it definitely needed a little bit of freshening up and a facelift. And my architect is on the call. He did text me and said that he didn't sound that he could speak. We're changing the front facade window on the easterly side of the building, which you can see there. Those are, and forgive my lack of technical expertise, but they are what I'm gonna call a bifold door. They're gonna open up to allow fresh air into the space. And the town had granted, outdoor seating over the last half dozen years or so. So that would open up to that, just make it a little bit more inviting. And then there's a change on the side of the building that you can't see in that picture, facing the parking lot. Yeah, there you go, okay. And then if you scroll through, all of the openings are exactly what's there. There's no change in that. In my, again, non-architectural lingo, it's a little bit freshening up, opening up, more light on the side to come into the building, which was kind of dark. Probably should have done this years ago. The historical department approved it 2 weeks ago for me, and that's it, really. That's it in a nutshell. Certainly, if you have any questions. And is my architect able to speak? Is he?
Kevin, do we have anybody on?
I mean, only if he has to. I don't know if
I have a hand
he
up
might
for
not
him.
even need it, but just in the event that you guys have a question, it might be something that he would answer.
I have him on here if you want me to bring him in.
Sure.
Good morning, everyone. Hello.
Good morning.
Hi, this is Kareem from Benetti Kozersky Architecture. Robert has taken the effort to describe some of the changes to the facade. We try to, be as careful and sensitive to the existing conditions in the area with minimal changes. So the proportions of these windows are very similar, or if not the same, to what already exists. Like Robert mentioned, it would just be kind of a freshening up. The bifold windows would allow for some movement between the exterior and interior, and then the other windows kind of the same proportion as what exists. The awnings also follow the existing awnings that are there, but fabricated, with the logo and the text of the cafe. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, Mrs. Tagliavia is the lead in the area, so we'll go with your comments.
Great. I think the presentation is clear and complete. The only question I have is in relation to the other buildings, since these bifold doors are going to be protruding outside the envelope and sort of hanging into the pathway, I just want to make sure that that's noted and that's something that's approved. I know that there's outdoor seating that's approved, but these are, while open, are going to be fixed and a component that might interfere with someone passing by. I just want to make sure that that's noted, whether they have to fold inside the building. I know it might take away some space, but something that just caught my eye with the interference of traffic. Something that might be worth looking into. Other than that, I think aesthetically it works. I think the presentation shows you're going to match the existing color, I imagine, again.
It's the same color that
Yep,
you
that we
previously
approved originally.
Yeah, exactly, thank you.
And the lighting was shown on the other elevations on where there'll be gooseneck lighting.
we actually, we were, Kareem, you can correct me if I misspeak here. Ms. Meyer indicated to me that, yeah, everything, we made everything conform to the code, down, nothing up, so on and so forth, the lighting requirements. We made everything conform. Is that correct, Kareem?
Yes, yes. So the only two wall sconces would be on the parking lot side towards this entrance, and then any remaining lighting would just be in the planters, the existing planters.
Other than-
And just to circle back to the bifold windows, they would at most protrude only 18 inches or less. So in terms of how much they protrude from the facade, it wouldn't be too much of an issue, hopefully.
Okay,
Just to mention.
just something to be made mention.
No, that's a valid point.
Other than that, I see no issues in the aesthetics. I think it's an improvement.
I think so. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mr. Rumpf, comments?
I have no issues. I think it's a great revisions to the facade of the building.
Mr. Burke?
I agree, no issues.
Mr. Wright?
No, I love it. I think it's great.
Mr. Hanlon?
Agree, no issues, Chairman.
And I don't have any issues either. So, do we hear a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve as submitted.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Anybody on Zoom? All right, it's carried.
Thank you.
All right, thanks,
Good
Robert.
luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Good luck in the bowl game.
Yeah, appreciate it.
You're gonna be there. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
All right, next on the agenda, 2405 Montauk Highway, Bridgehampton. On Zoom? This was the one from last time that we just moved? Yeah. Okay. Kevin, anybody on Zoom with their hand up?
No one with their hand up.
All right, this is
Never mind.
Bert Whistle and Musnicki, 2405 Montauk Highway, Bridgehampton.
Bringing them in now.
Do you have an
Hello,
aerial?
how are you? My name is Alva Guerra.
Kelly?
One second.
Just trying to figure out where it is.
It's,
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Good.
it's in between like
Morning.
Bobby Vans and,
Oh,
you know.
All right, you can
like that
start your
structure.
presentation. Mr. Taglavia is also the lead for this area.
Thank you, Kelly.
So take it away.
So right now, we're talking about the awnings for 2405 Montauk Highway. We submitted an application for certificate of appropriateness, which was approved. And now the permits are already in. We're just waiting for landmarks.
She has landmarks, she's waiting on ARB.
Right, you have landmarks, so you're just waiting for us. That's it. This is
Yes.
ARB where we are. Okay. All right, does that conclude your presentation?
So what I wanted to say is something else that I said to the town of Southampton, that the only thing that changed was the fabric and the letters. The fabric used to be black with the letters Compass on it. The letters are 6 inches and the color is blue. That's all that changed. We didn't change the, there was already an awning canopy there. The only thing that changed was the fabric, nothing else. We didn't change anything other than the fabric.
Definitely out. And
Okay.
the writing probably, right?
Yeah, Mr.
I don't see any issue. I recommend approval.
Okay, Mr. Rum?
may I ask a question? Are these awnings already up?
They are up, yes.
Okay. So it's another similar situation.
Yeah, we got a violation which was already taken care of. Now Marjorie at the town is just waiting for you guys so we can proceed with they have the applications. We're just waiting for
Why do
you.
you take care of a violation while it's still?
Well, that's why I think they need to clear it through us, so now they're taking
In
the proper
violation, you
channels.
have to clear it, so you have
Yeah,
to
we
review
cleared it.
it so they
Yeah.
can clear up their violation.
believe there's fees, there's
Yeah.
But what if we disapprove it?
They'd have to
They have
start
to-
over.
Change it to whatever
Yep.
ends up being approved.
I don't think it's,
No, I will say in driving by, the dark blue wasn't really keeping in line with a lot of the other awnings in Bridgehampton, in this area on Main Street as it's considered, so. I remember this board in the past, Michael was very
yeah,
adamant about keeping color in
The color palettes,
Bridgehampton,
yeah.
similar, but, yeah.
Mr. Chairman, I don't have any issues with it. I just have the issue of looking at an application that's, again, the awnings and are already up, so that's my issue.
Understood. And I guess
We
that's.
started the application in June, and I didn't know that there had to be first a certificate of appropriateness, and then landmarks, and then the town. So we went straight to the town, and the town then sent us to the proper channels, right? So we were not aware of the process.
All right, and now we're learning, so that's a good thing.
Exactly.
Mr. Burke, any more comments?
No, but I'm gonna be a no vote on the color.
Okay. Mr. Wright?
I'm going to follow Mr. Burke's lead.
Mr. Taglia?
I just wanted to sort of elaborate, are there other elevations that show sort of a wide range, or is there an effective plan for Bridgehampton that states that everything has to be consistent?
No, there's really isn't.
No,
It was
that
just
comes
kind
to
of a-
our.
Right, because I believe
purview, I
that,
guess, an opinion.
that clothing store Blue also had a blue awning, and they're right in there. I believe so.
Yeah.
So, based on the fact that there are other awnings of different colors throughout the town, and then Goldberg's had the green awning, which is
There's a
different.
bright orange across the street.
Yeah, so I remain my original suggestion for approval.
Mr. Hanlon?
I'll follow the lead on this with the additional awnings right across the street of different colors.
Okay, and then my comments are gonna be, I thought the orange one too, that we just kind of did too, in it. So I'm gonna vote that it's gonna be, I don't have an issue with it either, I'm gonna go with the lead. So then let's hear a motion, see if it goes.
I'll make a motion to approve as submitted.
Sorry,
I'll second.
second. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Nay.
Nay.
So it's carried, 4-2. All right. It has been carried, so now you're on to the next part, and I guess you know now in the future that we have to follow
Yes.
protocols. All right,
Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Does Bridgehampton have any plan to do an overall scheme?
I don't.
No, they're not really.
Because Hampton Bays, I know, is really
Yeah.
dealing with that.
Yeah, the only one.
detail.
And especially that came out of the King Cullen,
Mhm.
There should be something
application.
because, yeah, the orange and the blue, and
Yeah, I
if
do
you
remember
drive
that.
by, you'll notice it's getting a little too.
Busy?
Yeah,
Little
a
wacky.
little too busy.
For-
Especially for Bridgehampton
Right.
Village.
Yeah. Okay, next, substantial residential, 372 Lumber Lane, Bridgehampton.
How's it going, Will?
Will, main architect for the project.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Taglia, again, the lead, so
Morning.
you can start your presentation, Will.
I have a 1.4 acre lot, 372 Lumber Lane. There are multiple structures on the lot now, or they were just demolished. A residence up on the hill to the right. There was a large, what was used for, I guess, apartments and mechanical shop along Lumber Lane, the building closer, and then there was a garage and a couple other structures. Those are being removed. What we're proposing is a new single-family residence, sort of back up on the right corner of the hill, and then we're going to reuse sort of the existing nonconformance of that front accessory building to treat it as an accessory detached garage. So there are multiple structures. I think the renderings probably, and I can join Zoom if you don't have them up, but the renderings I think show the project best. Sort of a modern farmhouse, if you will. There is a big ag reserve right behind this property. House is all natural materials, all aged, patina naturally. There's vertical sapele mahogany on the gable elements. There's some cedar shingles, some infill areas, and then the roof is cedar. The chimney is going to be a stucco finish. And that applies with the front building too. So the front building is a detached garage with sort of recreational use on the backside, servicing the tennis court. If you go to the next rendering, I should have one sort of ground view, if you will. There is this is from the rear, little pool pavilion with the pool alongside the reserve there. There are some terraces which have nice views. There is a landscape plan in place, Laurel Group's developing this, so this sort of represents actually what is proposed on the lot when the landscaping is done.
Do we have that plan?
We do.
That's it there, yeah.
Did they incorporate lighting into that plan as well?
Don't believe there's any proposed landscape lighting at this time that I know of.
Are there exterior sconces or any lighting that's proper to the structures indicated on?
Most are downlights in overhangs and canopies. There was one more rendering from the street view, which you don't have. I mean, I could pull it up if you need to see another view. That's the project.
Do we have elevations of all the structures submitted? The garage, the main house, and yeah, there's the pool house.
That's the pool house, is more of a pavilion,
There they
if you
are,
will.
okay.
There's the garage. And then there are permit drawings for the main, oh, there's the street view.
That's the street
Yeah,
view.
there's the street view. And then there should be a set of drawings for the house as well on there, which is in the process of being permitted.
Do we have those?
I don't see the house in that. Garage landscape plan, survey, site plan rendering.
I don't see any issues based on the renderings. It's just a requirement to have the, quarter-inch scale elevations for approval. So if we don't have them, we'd just like them, noted to be submitted.
Sure, I mean, I have them, I can forward them to you. I mean, they might have been submitted with the original application when the permit was submitted, I'm not sure.
Okay. But in terms of the aesthetic, I think it fits the area. I think it's a beautiful design. I don't see any issues.
Okay, Mr. Ruff?
I think it's a handsome development of the site. Will, is there any exterior, property line screening that's there already? Do you know?
If you pull up the aerial, yes, there is.
Okay.
What's on the perimeter, if it's not on Laurel Group's plan, is sort of what's existing. Yeah, so you'll see to the south there was a lot of bamboo in there, which was all cleaned up.
Right, okay.
And then to the north, that current driveway is sort of where we're at. Anything to the north of that's remaining. I'm not sure how pretty or clean it is.
Right, okay, so it does look like there is some screening that'll probably be retained.
Yeah, there is some. Let me see the Laurel's plan.
I didn't see any indication on that plan that there is, but I would just
It
like
says
to.
natural, so.
Yeah, I would just ask that, if the applicant could just retain as much, property line screening that's there right now. I think it would just.
That's not the Laurel, I apologize. That's the building permit.
Is that the site plan?
That's the building permit site plan, that's not the Laurel's plan. Do you have that, does that say the same?
Yeah.
Sort of existing natural?
That's all I would request at this point, Mr. Chairman.
Retain as much existing perimeter.
Perimeter vegetation as they could.
Screening as they can.
Screening as they could.
All right, that's noted.
It calls it out as natural vegetation, but it doesn't indicate a
Sizes
clearing.
or-
I know we got a
clearing
SWIP plan and a
line.
lot of lots been cleared. I know there was bamboo, I believe, to the south, which is
Right.
gone. So
Okay.
I don't know what's past that to remain.
And then the other thing, it seems like there's, your landscaping is that the right-of-way of the road, Lumber Lane?
So there's a large parking area there now, pretty much across the whole entire front of the property. If you could pull up Google Street View, I don't know how quickly you could.
Right.
So, yeah, you see all that
Oh,
concrete.
that's all parking
All
now?
parking paving for, maybe this was, commercial use at one time, that front building. So the idea is, even though it's on the town, it would be nice to not have to have all that paving in front.
Sure, sure.
Of the property, yeah.
Now, do you need to get any kind of approval from the highway department?
We're into the highway department.
Okay.
I'm not sure if we've
All right,
gotten
all
approved
right,
from them yet, but
great.
we are in for the curb cuts, yeah.
So you're indicating and proposing for lawn there,
Yes, more lawn, yeah,
which
yeah.
is showing,
Yes.
which is showing here.
Shows a hedge.
That's different than what I have.
It shows, see
Yeah,
the,
that's-
see the hedge in the lower right
That's not the
corner?
landscape plan, that's, like I said, that's the building permit survey.
So I just know that you have to get some kind of approval from, the highway department to plant in their right of way, so. And then they've got a gate permit. We don't look at gates, do we?
We haven't.
No, we don't, okay.
All right.
That's all from me, Mr. Chairman, sorry to ramble
No,
on.
that makes sense. Mr. Burke?
No issues, no. I agree with you.
Mr. Wright?
I'm okay.
Mr. Hanlon?
No issues.
And I'm gonna go with the lead on it as well, so I don't have any issues. So, is this a vote?
Yeah.
On highway department approval that the hedge can protrude out past the property line as indicated in the landscape plan.
In the right of way.
Yeah.
All right, do I hear a second?
I'll second.
Second, oh, yeah.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Anybody on Zoom? Okay, so it's carried, well, with the exceptions, you heard that.
Understood, yeah.
All right.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, have a good one. Next, 126 Noyak Path, Watermill.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. Morning.
I'd like to start by saying I did not go to LSU, so don't take it out on me.
All right.
I'm not happy either. Frank Finio, project manager, and I'm here on behalf of the owner. To my right is Dan Kissinger of McDonough and Conroy, he's our architect. I'd just like to start, okay, great, you have our photos there. This is a home that similar home that we built in Bridgehampton, just finished it this past year. Not the same home, but similar. And as you can see, we used I'm actually defer to Dan on this because he's better to speak to it than I as the architect, but I'll jump in with any questions. Go ahead, Dan.
Okay, so the house is 7912 square feet total, first and second floor plan. The materials that we've have chosen for the house is a red cedar shingle that's left natural for the roof. We do have accented metal, standing seam metal roof. It's going to be black. I do have samples of that. I don't know if you want to take a look. And then we have siding. We have just cedar shingles that are painted.
Let me just check. It's a
Sorry.
Maybach pre-stained.
Pre-stained,
cedar
sorry.
shingle.
And I do have a sample of that as well.
It's the Cape Cod group.
Cape Cod gray.
Can I see the aerial?
And then we do have vertical siding on some of the accented portions of the house that kind of stick out a little bit more. It's going to be 1x6 center match with a 1/4 inch reveal to it. It's going to have the same stain, but as the difference in materials, it's going to have a slight difference in tone to it. The windows are all black. We have black gutters, and all of our window trim, door trim, is going to be black as well. The columns are all black as well. And we're open to any comments or questions the board has.
Could I see the sample of the roof, the metal roof?
This one is the black end.
Yeah, it's all right.
Mr. Tagliavie is also the lead for this one too, so we'll go with your comments.
Yeah, so it looks non-reflective or a matte, more matte finish. We just want to make sure of that. The black columns, what is the material? Are they painted?
AZAC.
AZAC, okay.
Even the trim, the whole street trim is AZAC.
And do you have a landscape plan? Did we see?
We do. Did we?
I had emailed Carrie, but if she doesn't.
Michael?
Sure. Thank you.
And we have extra copies if.
Share with him over here.
That lot adjacent to the flag lot driveway, that's a buildable lot, correct?
This is the flag lot in the back.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
The one that's adjacent
The one
is
that's-
buildable?
Yes, actually, it's a 4-lot, if you can see, with the, okay. The lot in front of it, the front's Noyak Path,
Uh-huh.
and the 2 lots to the north, okay. It's not a 4-lot subdivision, it's 2 separate subdivisions, but I'm the project manager on hold for those lots. This is the first
You own
house,
all
the
4.
first lot to be developed. We've submitted, obviously, our building permit application on that, as well as the other 3. They're all coming in. So the other 3 will be developed shortly also.
Developed independently, to be
Independent-
sold independently?
Well,
1, 2,
It's the
3.
same group, the same builder.
Yep.
And they're all going to be built at the same time, depending on when the permits are issued.
Understood. I'm not seeing any sort of perimeter vegetation between that lot closer to the main street. So if there is a single and separate owner, there's no sort of natural vegetation separating the driveway and that adjacent lot. And I'm not showing any, unless the natural vegetation.
In front of it,
Right. Is there natural vegetation going to remain between the two?
So we have some clearing limits as well, which we're.
oh, without question, over the aquifer. So on this lot,
We're not touching that
we're
front area.
only talking 35% clearing.
Gotcha, okay.
And the other 3 lots, I believe it's up to 50%.
So where the cursor is, that vegetation is going to
Yeah,
remain?
no, that remains, so we're not touching that.
Okay.
Hey, Michael, if you see on the landscape plan, you'll see the edge of clearing. There's gotta be, not looking at the scale, but there's a big portion of that, you can see it there,
Yeah, that's
And
where I
it's a
saw it.
big
I couldn't,
drop-off.
90 feet, and then the
It's a
grade
big
goes
drop-off.
down.
We're not touching any of it, obviously.
Yeah, you could see it, yeah, yep. No, it's true.
okay, other than that, I have no issues with the design. I think architecturally it fits the area. I think it's a beautiful design.
Mr. Rum?
I have no issues, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Burke?
No, I agree with the lead.
Mr. Wright?
I'm going to follow the lead.
Mr. Hanlon?
I agree with the lead, Mr. Chairman.
I don't have any issues either, I'm gonna go with the lead, so good luck.
Thank you very much.
Do I hear a motion?
Make a motion to approve as submitted?
Do I hear a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Anybody on Zoom?
No, this back. You guys have that back.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you again for the next ones.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Any other business to come before the board?
Motion to adjourn.
Second,
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.